Law enforcement continues to be held accountable with the help of the Office of the Independent Monitor. That agency's annual report was just released to the public. This happened while you were sleeping. Denver 7 reporter Eric Lufer has been looking over the key findings. Eric, the report keeps track of relationships between police and the people they're trying to protect.
It does by keeping tabs on complaints that are filed against officers. According to this very lengthy report, more than 60 pages, there were 388 community complaints against DPD officers compared to 396 in 2015. So a slight decrease. Let's dig a little deeper. 28% of filed complaints were about officers being accused of not fulfilling their responsibilities to serve the public. 17% of the complaints pertain to officer discourtesy. 11% involved reported inappropriate force. And of course, Mitch, each complaint was then subject for review by the department.
And it seems every year we're talking a lot about officer-involved shootings. So are there really more, or is it because the whole nation seems to be kind of focused on that now? What the reports say?
Well, they're actually down, those numbers, according to the report, but only slightly, Mitch. There were 12 shootings involving DPD officers last year compared to 10 in 2015. I found this interesting, though. 18 officers total were involved in the shootings, and the report breaks down their time on the force. 5 of the officers were new, between 0 and 5 years. 3 officers were on the force between 6 and 10 years. 6 were 11 to 15-year veterans of the force. 3 officers, 16 to 20 years. And then 1 officer was on the force for 21-plus years. A lot of interesting facts coming out of this report. Mitch, here's a closing thought. Not one Denver sheriff deputy was involved in officer-involved shootings last year.
All right, Eric, thank you. Well,